Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Movement Radio. I am Chip Hazard, and today we're going to put on our running shoes and we're going to dive head first into the Speed Force because we're talking the top 10 Flash comics that will make you love the Scarlet Speedster. Now, the Flash has been around for roughly 80 years, and whether it's Jay Garrick, Barry Allen, Wally West, or even Bart Allen, each version of the hero has left a unique mark on comic book history. These stories highlight why the Flash is more than just a fast guy in red spandex. He's a legacy, a heart, and often the beating soul of the DC universe. So, first up, we have from 1992, The Flash Born to Run. So, if you want to understand Wally West, this is the story to start with. Born to Run dives into his early years as Kid Flash, his relationship with Barry Allen, and his growth into a full-fledged hero. It's a heartfelt coming-of-age tale that proves Wally isn't just Barry's replacement, he's the Flash in his own right. What makes this story so special is how relatable it is. Wally struggles with insecurity, doubts, and the impossible task of living up to his mentor. But through all that struggle, he proves that being the Flash isn't about who's the fastest, it's about who has the biggest heart. Next up, we have from 1961, The Flash of Two Worlds. So this comic is absolutely legendary. In fact, it changed comics forever. When Barry Allen meets Jay Garrick, the Golden Age Flash, it introduces the DC multiverse for the very first time. Without this story, there is no Crisis on Infinite Earths, no Infinite Frontier, no Flashpoint. This was history in the making. But beyond its historical impact, it's also just a fun adventure. Barry and Jay teaming up against villains from two different eras shows the power of legacy in the Flash's world, and it sets the tone for generations of speedsters who would follow. Next up, from 1993, The Flash, Return of Barry Allen. Barry Allen returns from the grave, or so it seems. This story is much about Wally West's worthiness as it is about Barry's legacy. It's emotional, action packed, and cements Wally as the rightful heir to the mantle of the Flash. The emotional weight of this arc comes from Wally's inner conflict. He's constantly haunted by the shadow of Barry, but when push comes to shove, Wally proves he isn't just running in Barry's footsteps, he's blazing his own trail. Next, from 1998, The Flash, The Human Race. Talk about high stakes. Wally West is forced into a cosmic race against an alien speedster who decide the fate of the Earth. It's not just about speed, though the story shows Wally's courage, compassion, and determination to never give up on humanity. This is one of those stories that elevates the Flash from a street level superhero to a universal symbol of hope. It's not just about who's fastest, it's about why you run. And Wally's answer is always for the people he loves and the world he protects. Next up from 2005, The Flash Rogue War. Now, The Flash has one of the greatest rogue galleries in comics. And in this arc, they go to war with each other. Captain Cold, Mirror Master, Weather Wizard, Trickster. It's chaos. And Wally is caught right in the middle. If you love superhero action with colorful villains, this one is pure fun. What makes Rogue Gallery shine is that the villains aren't just bad guys. They're fully fleshed out characters with their own codes and rivals. Jeff Johns gives the rogues depth and personality, making this story as much about them as it is about the Flash himself. Next up from 2003, The Flash Blitz. This is the story that introduces Zoom, Hunter Solomon, one of the most terrifying speedster villains ever. Unlike the Reverse Flash, Zoom doesn't just want to kill the Flash, he wants to make him suffer to become a better hero. It's tragic, it's intense, and it's one of Wally's greatest challenges. Zoom's twisted philosophy makes this story unforgettable. Instead of pure evil, he genuinely believes he's helping Wally by inflicting trauma. It's psychological, brutal, and highlights the darker side of what it means to be a superhero. Next up from 2009, The Flash Rebirth. So, after more than 20 years of being dead, Barry Allen finally returns to the land of the living. This story reestablishes Barry as a central figure in the DC universe and digs deeper into the mystery of the Speed Force. It's the bridge between the Silver Age and modern Flash. Rebirth also marks the beginning of a new era of the Flash mythos, laying groundwork that still echoes today. It asks big questions like, what does the Speed Force mean? What is Barry's true legacy? And how do the flashes of the past and the present coexist? Next up from 2010, The Flash, Dastardly Death of the Rogues. When time traveling cops from the 25th century show up and accuse the rogues of murder, Barry has to uncover the truth. It's equal parts mystery, time travel shenanigans, and high speed action, with some of the most beautiful art the Flash has ever had. Francis Monopoule's art brings so much life and energy to the story, combined with Jeff Johns' character driven writing. It shows how Barry balances his role as a detective, a scientist, and a superhero, all while dealing with his famous rogues. Next, from 2011, we have Flashpoint. Even if you've never read a Flash comic, you've probably heard of Flashpoint. Barry wakes up in an altered timeline where the world is at war and everything he knows is different. His journey to fix it has massive consequences, shaping the DC universe for years to come. But at its core, Flashpoint isn't just about alternate timelines, it's about Barry's heart. His decision to save his mother creates a ripple effect across the multiverse, showing that even the fastest man alive cannot outrun the consequences of his choice. And last up today, we have The Flash by Joshua Williamson. This run was from 2016 to 2021. And it all starts with lightning strikes twice. Williamson's run is one of the best modern Flash sagas. It introduces Godspeed, expands the Speed Force mythos, and strikes the perfect balance between action, legacy, and emotion. If you're new to Flash comics, this is the perfect entry point. What makes Williamson's run stand out is how it embraces the entire Flash legacy. It represents Barry, Wally, and even Bart while pushing the mythology forward. It's modern, accessible, and shows why the Flash continues to inspire generation after generation. And there you have it, 10 Flash comics that will make you love the Scarlet Speedster. From multiverse shaking events to deeply personal stories, The Flash proves time and time again why he's more than just the fastest man alive. Which of these is your favorite Flash story? Or did I miss one that you think deserves to be on this list? Let me know down in the comments because I always love hearing your picks. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any more deep dives into the world of comics. Until next time, keep running forward, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.